hits the New York Yankees against the Baltimore Orioles in the final game.
Fastball, but it threw a lot of breaking balls. Maybe McCullers.
So Baltimore doesn't like what the pitcher is doing, but the Yankees don't like what the umpire is doing. First, the pitcher. This bounce is legal out of windup. What is not legal is him lifting and resetting that pivot foot multiple times in delivery. You see, when you break contact with the ground and put it back down, that's not allowed, but it's never called. Because if it did get called, Boone would have been thrown out at least 5 more times by now.
Yep.
Just low.
The Yankees, meanwhile, have a catcher who likes to pull and frame everything, so Moscoso doesn't give it, but that eventually turns into not giving pitches on the border that might have been strikes.
Boone's not going to like that.
Runners go again, and this is around the plate for ball 4.
Pitching coach comes out, says something, you're caught up, onto the third.
Other day for the batting practice show, and he said
Baltimore again doesn't like pitcher Schmidt bouncing. 2 possibilities here. Might not like his hands together before batters alert, but tough luck, this is wind-up position, it's legal. Second is the bounce. Again, you're allowed to bounce, that's fine in wind-up, but reset of the foot is not. And apparently baseball simply does not care enough to address the resetting of the pivot foot, which means that this move, which is illegal, is now de facto legal.
And out comes Brendan Hyde.
Him on the same page with the time of the hitter being in the box.
Adley Rutschman.
So we still have some of these pulling pitches. It's a tough gig, especially when the catcher is not catching, but you should still be able to call the strikes, right? Ideally, maybe. Well, that's a strike and that's a ball. Or is it a ball? Boone doesn't think so and will get tossed after the inning ends.
That'll do it. Boone has been thrown out of the game. He was just in the face of the home plate umpire, Edwin Moscoso. He keeps saying he's missed 4 calls.
In the initial dust-up with Moscoso, looks like Moscoso says, "You spit in my face. I certainly hope that Boone's not doing it on purpose." I'd walk away from that too. And they always teach the umpires, walk away. You always hear from the broadcasters, why don't they just walk away rather than being aggressive?
This is what drives you crazy. The umpires can walk away, but you can't walk away, or you can't do certain things as a player or a manager.
Well, I guess I'll be curious to hear what they say next time Boone gets in the umpire's face and the umpire gives it right back. As for this one, Moscoso's tired of Boone's spittle, I guess, and Guccione takes over. And for that comment we get every video saying a second umpire shouldn't be involved because the assistant coach will take care of it, well, there's the bench coach not taking care of it.
From Moscoso, they were nose to nose, and now he's going back for more. He's already been thrown out.
You just don't want him to get suspended.
This isn't Boone's first rodeo with Moscoso specifically. Last year in September, Boone also was thrown out by Moscoso for arguing balls and strikes in Milwaukee.
Well, he's frustrated. Not the first time I've seen something like this.
Really?
Yeah.